Well, good morning, everybody. It's Randytbird out here in Arizona. Easter morning. Nice morning. And temperatures in the 60s right now. It'll be around 90 later. It was a little warm yesterday. Hope you all got your taxes done and all that happy stuff. I did that the other day, and that turned out okay, and that was good. I was a little worried, but apparently with all the credits and stuff that are out there now, we're doing all right. So anyway, by now most of you have probably taken a look at the new Sportster Nightster that came out, and as usual, when you read the comments, there's the usual people who just absolutely do not like anything new from Harley Davidson, and then there's people that have an open mind about it, and if you like it, that's cool. If you don't like it, well, that's cool too. You know, I do some of the comments that just blow me away. And in one hand, people will say Harley doesn't use any technology. Harley doesn't go forward. They stay with the same thing. And other people wouldn't deal with anything unless it's made out of cast iron. And so there's got to be a middle ground there. A lot of my observations on that is that I like the technology. The 975 motor is making a claimed 90 horsepower, which is a big improvement over previous generations of Sportster power. And yeah, it looks like it revs to 9,000 RPM or something like that, and makes maximum torque of 77. According to that, that's pretty impressive. Actually, that's a very I really would like to ride one when they're around and just see what they're like. But my guess is they scoot down the road pretty good. I like the idea of the ride modes. It looks to me like they have better brakes. Look like to be Brembo brakes on them. A lot of the things that people have been asking for, but then again, you've got the people there that don't like change. And well, you know, if I imagine a lot of people making negative comments have no plans to buy one as it is. So I think it's a good change for the future. I do like the old platform. Obviously, I have one. But Harley does need to change for the future, and you know, with the success of the Pan America, I like that. I don't think the Sportster S is ever going to catch on. It's just too weird looking. There are people that have them. Ty from Tennessee has one, and I think he likes his. I sat on them. They don't fit me at all. It's a very small bike, but I'm looking forward to seeing the new ones in the metal. And I do like the idea that it has a lot of upgrades to it. And you know, the styling is pretty good. There's some people that say, well, congratulations, Harley, you made a Honda Rebel. You know, well, I will say to that school of thought is that, well, congratulations, Honda, Yamaha, Suzuki, anybody. You've just copied Harley, and that's what you've always done. You know, let's face it, it's a hot hand. The styling and whatever. I do like the styling on the the new Sportster Nightster. It'd be cool if they come up with a full-powered 1250 version of it with dual discs and adjustable suspension, maybe like a hybrid version of the 1200 Sportster S. That would be cool, because the more conventional styling, I think, is going to appeal more than the Street Fighter looking styling. They did have a prototype called the Bronx that was more styled like almost like a Ducati Monster, and that genre of bikes. And I'm sorry they didn't make that. I really would be interested in that. Yeah, maybe coming. Just As I mentioned last week, I did get a look at the Lowrider ST, and I don't know, it just doesn't do it for me. I have no idea why, but it just doesn't. Oh, I think I picked up a cop. Oh, I hope not. Anyway, you know, people will buy them. They will like them. Apparently they're only going to make like 350 of them, so it's going to be pretty exclusive. And anyway, I do like the gunship gray on the new Sportster Nightster. I think the gunship gray is probably the best looking of the bunch, and of course there's always black when you're dealing with Harley, and the red, it looks pretty good. I did happen to notice the other day, my local dealer that I buy my bikes from got a new Heritage in sand pearl, and I'm not a fan of white, but wow, this color is incredible. It's awesome. It's a good look for that bike. I changed mufflers on this Sportster to some Cobras, and they're loud. I'll say that. It sounds pretty good, but it is pretty loud. Originally had the standard baffles, the 2-inch baffles, and it was ridiculous loud. But changed the baffles out to the smaller core baffles, and it made it tolerable. But it seems to run pretty good with them. I do think a tuner is in the works down the road, though. Just kind of get rid of the rest of the D-cell pop, and just get kind of there's a little fluffiness in the mid-range this bike has always had that I'd like to get rid of. So probably a Vance & Hines or something like that. I trust Vance & Hines tuners, as I've had them on other bikes, and they work. And I don't really know much about the other ones, of Power Vision and things like that. I really don't know. I think it's probably a bad idea to have a screen there that you can adjust on the fly. You're really going to mess things up if you don't know what you're doing. And let's face it, most of us are not master mechanics. So anyway, Easter Sunday, not much traffic out on the road. It's still pretty early. We had to do the Easter egg hunt for the boy today, so that's something you need to do on Easter for the kids while they're young. And found all the eggs, and that's good. And so later today we're gonna eat some ribs and just to enjoy the rest of the day. But right now I'm riding the bike. Haven't been out on the Sportster the last couple of weeks. I've been taking the Street Bob. It's a tough way to go when you have that choice. You know, it's a nice feeling. So I checked my gas mileage. I had been wondering about gas mileage yesterday when I refilled the gas tank on the Sportster, and it looks like it's getting 40, so I can live with that. It felt to me like it was. Well, it was in the 30s, low 30s, but as it turned out, when the low fuel light comes on and tells you time to get gas, you still have more than a gallon 3 in it. I filled it right up to the top yesterday, and it only took 2.2 gallons, and it had been on the low fuel light for at least 20 miles. So just can't really trust that fuel gauge or that fuel light. So do it the old-fashioned way. Just calculate your mileage and get used to how far you can go. Beautiful morning. Gonna be in the 90s again next week, so it's that time of year. Hope you all been getting out and enjoying the thing, enjoying the spring out there. You know, before, you know, your weather's just getting good in other parts of the country. Actually, this does sound pretty good. Just love the sound of Sportsters. Anyway, this is Randytbird out here in Arizona. I'm probably going to record a little bit more later, and we'll see which video clip I use today. But anyway, we will talk to you in a while. Hey, it's Randy. I'm back on Sunday morning, Easter Sunday morning. Out riding the highway here. It's a beautiful day. Continues to be so. Still a little cool, actually really comfortable right now. Road's a little rough today, but just enjoying the view. A lot of people out in their off-road vehicles today. Just one after the other hauling quads and UTVs and dirt bikes and you name it, and Jeeps. A lot of them out there. You always see a lot of out this way anyway. There's a lot of recreational areas out here. It's just a beautiful area. Gonna be real hot soon, so people getting out while they can. Then everybody goes north. Just another awesome Arizona day up on Highway 87. There's somebody headed to the off-road area. Looks like a few of them. I'm gonna go up over the mountain today and see how the valley looks up over there. You ever notice when the bugs hit your windscreen, hit your shield, they always hit like right in the middle of your line of sight. They don't hit to the side or the top or below. They gotta go right in the middle of sight. It's just one of them unwritten rules, I guess. This is a cool area right here. The way the rocks are and the cactuses. I just always like this one stretch of road here. Up over this hill, and then coming across into this valley is really awesome. That mountain over there is called Sugarloaf Mountain. I have no idea why. I guess maybe that's what a sugarloaf looks like. Never seen a sugarloaf. It's like a pastry from the 19th century or something. Anyway, that's what they call it. .6% grade. It is a pretty steep one going down here. You go up over this first rise here into this awesome valley coming up. Looks like the grasses are already starting to dry out up here. It's not going to be a good sign for fire season. Yeah, I love the looks of this valley here. Not too high in elevation here. It's about 2,500 feet. Coming up over this, and then you drop back down to about 2,000 feet of desert here. This 5-speed transmission in this Sportster is so much different than the 6-speed on my Street Bob. The ratios just seem to be, I don't know, tighter, I guess. It's just weird. There's one thing about Sportsters, it seems like you're always hunting for the right gear. Oh, extra legal speeds. Allegedly. This windscreen really blocks the wind blast and makes it awesome. It doesn't do so much for knocking out the bugs, but definitely creates a hole in the airstream that makes this bike comfortable to ride at speed. If you don't have a Memphis Shades or Harley quarter fairing, you know, that makes a huge difference, more than you would think. Mesquite wash. No water. Dry as a bone. I'm going to stop right here. This is the Great Western Trail, I believe. This is pretty cool through here. Anyway, this is Randytbird out here in Arizona. Thank you for watching my videos. Thank you for subscribing. If you haven't, please do. It's free and it's painless, and it's just I really appreciate it. And we're on that march to 1,000 now. We're at a little over 800 now, and that's awesome. So we will catch you next time. Thank you for watching.